Hi, I'm Paul Armstrong from Reed Corporate. I'm here with Rob Sennitt, the Managing Director of Alicanto Minerals. Rob, tell us about the great opportunity that you've got in Sweden.
Sweden's an amazing place, tier one jurisdiction, a place that really, the world has overlooked for many, many years. Fantastic infrastructure, but, we've got two great assets there. We've got the Falun copper gold asset and we've got the Sala silver zinc asset. These assets operated, long operating history, operated for hundreds of years, Falun for 1,000 years. Falun produced 28 million tonnes of copper at 4% copper. Sala produced 20 million tonnes of silver at grades in excess of 1,200 grams per tonne and up to 7,000 grams per tonne. They haven't had a hole put into them in 30 years, and we've got these two assets, and we've got a great team over there. We've got the ex-chief geologist of Boliden who's driving the drill bit for us over there. Responsible for finding Garpenberg, one of the very big VMS deposits there. So you add the assets, you add the people, you add the jurisdiction, and look, I think it's a fantastic opportunity.
From an investor's perspective, Rob, where is the value creation going to come over the next 6 to 12 months?
Very much out of the drill bit. There's no doubt the material is there. It's just a question of finding it. Eric has a great understanding of the stratigraphy. It's just then a question of following all of those trend lines, following up all the old workings, and that largely has to be done through the drill bit. So I don't overstate it when I say we have the best guy in the world that's driving that drill bit. And to date, all of the drill holes have come up with mineralisation. You can't ask for too much more than that.
Alicanto's just made a big acquisition in Sweden. How does that fit into the wider jigsaw?
Yeah, it's interesting actually, because we owned all of the ground around the old Falun mine. And when we put our last hole down there and had the success with it that we did, it just made a lot of sense for us to complete that package. And our guys had been talking to the people that own Falun for some time. And it was just worth closing off that acquisition. And now, as I say, we've now got over 60 kilometres of limestone horizon that we're looking for. We've got, and a lot of it sits along trend from that old Falun mine. In fact, the 3.5 kilometres between the old Falun mine and where we put that last hole literally hasn't had a drill hole. So, it's pretty exciting, the ground that we've got there, and it literally just closed off the package that we had and really sets us up going forward.
So when you put all that together, Rob, what do you think the outlook is for shareholders in Alicanto over the next 12 months? What can they expect?
I think it's pretty exciting. The more drilling we do, I think the more that we're going to understand and find in those two regions. As I say, when you look at what we're starting with there, I mean, the question is just how many holes can you drill? Because I think it's just going to get better and better. And if you think at Sala, we put a resource there in the 12 months that we've sort of had it. We've got 10 million tonnes with 300,000 tonnes of zinc and 15 million ounces of silver, and one hole into Falun so far, which has given us an intercept of 43 metres of sulphides there. So look, it's both assets have such great potential. They were closed off at Sala at 390 metres and Falun at 500 metres. You look at Garpenberg operating down at 1.4 kilometres. I mean, it's all open at depth. It's all open along strike. I just think it's all about getting some holes into it, and I think it's going to be a really exciting journey.
Thanks very much, Rob.
Thank you, Paul.